Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a very important topic, and that is urbanization. It is a very significant chapter in economic geography. Now, the word urbanization comes from the word urban. It is relating to or characteristics of cities, towns, and cities as well as urban settlements. Now, what exactly is an urban area? Now, an urban area is a built up area which is densely populated, has buildings which are very close to one another, and people normally live in a small area because the price of land is very expensive, exorbitantly high. So people are forced to live in a very small area. On the contrary, a rural area is widely spaced and the settlements are also found very far away from one another. There are large open tracts of land, the density of population is low, and the settlements are normally small in size. So here we normally find the settlements are horizontally, they are placed horizontally, while in the urban areas they are vertically accommodated. That is, they are vertical accommodation in an urban area owing to lack of space, while in a rural area the settlements are having large areas and they are horizontally placed. Now, urbanization refers to the formation of towns and cities and their growth in size. It also refers to the shift in population from rural to urban areas. At present, more than half of the world's population live in urban areas. Cities like Shanghai, Beijing, Tianjin and Guangzhou in China, Delhi and Mumbai in India, Istanbul in Turkey, Tokyo in Japan, and Lagos in Nigeria are the most populous cities in the world. They are just a few examples. There are several other cities in the world which are highly populated, and we find that there has been a shift of population from the rural areas to the urban areas. And now, at present, nearly 50% of the world's population is located in the urban areas. Now, how it all started? If we look at the background of urbanization, we find that earliest permanent human settlements were most likely in small villages, and they consisted of only a few huts. These villages normally came up in sites where there were good source of water, because most of the people were agrarian, that is, they were farmers, they were practicing agriculture. So they needed fertile land, moderate climate, all which helped in the growth of crops. With time, people started to invent new tools, and that made their work very easy. Because of this, these farming villages gradually started to become cities, and cultivated lands also started to produce more crops because several other systems were developed, like irrigation system. Now, in course of time, as crop production increased, villages could support more people and they began to grow in size. And since everyone was not any longer required to grow crops, some of the people started to become craftsmen and traders. Gradually, their life became more complex, organized, and cities started to be developed. So here we see a Neolithic village which might have got changed into a city and would have looked somewhat like this, where there were places of worship, storehouse, markets, and public buildings like that of Mohenjo-daro. Here we see that there was the great bath, there were places which were used for granaries and where many people could congregate. Here we see a city house during those times which looked somewhat like this. We can see a small granary also over here which was important in order to store the grains. Some of the earliest cities appeared in Western Asia and in Egypt, especially along the river Nile. And we all are aware of the great Egyptian civilization. Other cities began to develop in areas like the Indus Valley civilization, which was in the western part of India, like Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, etc. Later on, as empires started to be built, many more cities started to come up. We can see the remains of several ancient cities which were present earlier, like we have already come across Mohenjo-daro. Some very old cities which are still inhabited include Jericho in Palestine, Luxor in Egypt, Athens in Greece, Damascus in Syria, and Varanasi in India. Cities like Damascus and Varanasi are said to be as old as 3,000 years. So this is how urbanization started in the earlier period of history. So that is what we have enough time for today. Thank you.